So we're back here in the woodyard to do a little cleanup, a little burning, a little splitting, a little stacking. We got all kinds of stuff going on today. I do have I had a nice little fire lit here. I'm gonna restoke that in a second. You just saw I split up the 2 remaining big chunks of the silver maple that I had left. So I'm gonna stack that stuff up, and then I'm gonna start dealing with this right here. And what this is a pile of my odds and end, break off, splits, just stuff that wasn't very good, smaller chunks that end up, getting cut off, like cut-offs, and then a bunch of just scrap wood in there. And originally, when I had the splitter over here, I just started kind of tossing that stuff to the side, thinking, well, I'll just, burn that stuff up in the fire pit next year. There won't be that much of it. Well, as the summer went on, the pile just got bigger and bigger. I started digging out some of the back over here, and started burning some of that up. Just threw this quick little fire pit together. So that is the other thing I'm going to be doing today, is just continuing to burn up some of this scrap wood and just clean this up. So let's get this fire back going. All right, we'll let that go to work and come back and check on it in a little bit. So now, on to this little project. I want to just quick get the rest of these big chunks from that those snarly big chunks of maple stacked away here. I said in the last video how I didn't want to stack it over there with the rest of my boiler wood for next year, for my personal use, just because it's not going to stack very good. So I'm just going to put it over here in this little area, just kind of loosely stack it in there, and then that'll be good. But there actually is quite a bit of it, quite a bit more than I thought. So we're going to get that stacked up, and then we might start dealing with that area back there. I got to take a look at that and show you guys. I'm going to throw down a couple 4x4 runners just to keep it off the ground, and stack this stuff up. All right, so the other part of the woodyard cleanup project is dealing with this big pile of brush right here. So I think what I'm going to do is take the pallet forks and kind of lift this stuff up a little bit, kind of put it up on kind of get it up, and then start a little fire underneath it, and then push it back down. So we're going to see if we can get this pile going. Then that way we'll have this big pile burning, along with our little pile over here. Okay, so I've got the forks stuck in there, and I lifted a little of this brush up in the air. I've climbed in here and made myself a nice little tinder bundle of some paper, some kindling, and then a couple branches off the old Christmas tree. So I'm thinking this would be good to get a little fire cooking down here underneath, and then hopefully it'll travel up through these branches that I've kind of lifted up, and once it gets going, I'll just drop those down, and hopefully this pile will take off. There we go. We are lit. Like I said, there is a little bit of snow in there, but hopefully this will get going enough to where that won't matter. All right, Woodhounds, we're back out here the next day. Just want to show you what's left of that pile of brush that I burned up. And then I'm going to show you how much of the junk wood I got burned through. All right, so here is what's left of this brush pile right here. A little bit of smoke still in there smoldering. So these bigger chunks, I knew that stuff probably wasn't going to burn very good. But now what I think I'll do is, I think what I'm gonna, I'll just end up taking this stuff right here and putting it over there. So now onto the junk pile. Got a little more of that burnt up. So there's that pile. Not quite in half, but I did get a nice big chunk of it burned up here from the front. And some of these bigger pieces, I might actually just take a bucket full up to like the boiler and just put them in. I don't know. All right, so I think that's gonna do it for this video. Just a little working in the woodyard video, cleaning things up, getting ready to organize things a little bit better. Like I said, I've got a little more space now. I can think about how I want to utilize it. And then I can just plan for, where I'm going to start putting more wood, because I still have a pile of logs to cut up. I still have a big pile of rounds to split. Oh, there's just wood everywhere. But it's still never enough. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.